Hello, everybody. I think this is the first time that I've streamed on two separate days. Words would be great. Two separate streams on the same day. And it's also the first day I've ever streamed on YouTube. How y'all doing, everybody? We did UNBA earlier today. We're doing uNFL tonight, and my opponent is ready. So we're going to go ahead and start searching. We're just going to jump right into it, and we're going to watch me go to 0-9 because I can't play worth a darn. Good evening, everybody. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. And we are ready to go. So I have one simple goal today. Just one simple goal. Don't throw an interception. I can't say my goal is to not turn the ball over because I've been extremely unlucky when it comes to fumbles. I lead the league in fumbles. No, I'm second in the league in fumbles, and I lead the league in interceptions. So my goal is to not throw an interception. But the funny thing is like Sam Darnold is like 7th in the league in passing yards. Probably because I'm always playing from behind and have to pass it more. So. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was about to say, he needs to hit ready.
Sports coverage of the National
All right, here we go.
League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in
Here we go.
Charlotte.
Let's see how badly I lose this week.
The Panthers are set to match up with the New England Patriots. It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Let's get this going.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold.
I'll take an easy first down right off the bat.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So
I did just sign a new wide receiver, Traquan Smith, from free agency, so maybe that'll help my receiving core out a little bit.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
There we go. We'll get 10 yards on that. Well, maybe 9 or 10. Oh, I got 11. 10.
Give him 10 there.
How many yards I'm getting?
Panther first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Darnold's throw is caught here.
There we go. First down again. 3 plays, 3 first downs. I'll take that all day. Looking good so far.
First down as well.
Looking good.
Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey.
He's doing a lot of moving around with these guys.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Kyle Van Noy back with the Pats in 2021 there on the tackle.
I feel like I need to get another good tight end like next year because I run a lot of 2 tight end sets like this one instead of 3 wide sets.
the shotgun to McCaffrey. And
Take
he's
that
going
first
to
down.
get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
Let's do
Had
this.
to come
Doing
into
well
this
so
game
far.
with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Give me that good block. Let's go, McCaffrey. Let's go. That was a great drive.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Off to a good start.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score.
That
on
was
the
a
opening
great
drive.
start. Let's hope my defense can do as well. Which is less likely than this. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. By the way, if you guys are coming over from Twitch and you have a different YouTube name, let me know if I'm supposed to know who you are.
Throwing Jones. But it's caught on the right side of Smith.
Can you tackle him,
And
please?
he's
Thank you.
taken down, but able to slip
Okay,
across
you're the
the
Colts. Nice.
35. Give him 13 yards
Hey,
on the
what's up?
drive and also give
What's
him a
up,
first
Shane?
down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening
How you
drive.
doing, man?
Offense, you gotta want to get out there and get
I
the
had
back right
probably one of the
now.
best drives I've ever had.
Drive off to
I got a
good
first
start.
down on almost every play and ended up with a 20-something yard touchdown run from McCaffrey.
Now
So let's hope I can
Jones.
keep that momentum. Okay, he's using a lot of out routes here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling
crap.
this deep downfield.
Ah, he's got Isabella, dang it.
15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra
All right,
point of
so I
tying this one
like I
up.
said a little bit ago, I have to figure out, I have to remember
And that will tie our
who
score
on
in this opening
here on
quarter of
YouTube
play.
it matches up with Twitch names. Shane, you're ex-Noble, right?
Each team's had it. Each team
I
has
might be
scored.
wrong,
The
and if I'm
sequence
wrong,
from
please
here
don't
as
hurt
the
me.
kicks away.
He only had about 230 plus yards on me.
This will be a
Yeah, but
touchback as that sails over the
I'm just gonna
end
point
line.
this out. My passer rating with Darnold is better than your passer rating with Herbert. Just saying. Okay, Noble, got it. And I remember because of your custom
This
player.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
How you doing, Crazy Coach?
Coming to this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the
Oh,
window
come on.
weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question: how do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times.
Oh.
But in order to get it done, morale has
By
to
the way,
stay
guys, how
high,
does the
so
stream look? Because I know
that
you
goes on the
guys
coaching
might not
staff.
have been here for
Yeah,
the
easy approach
afternoon
when you're
stream.
7-1. That's a piece of cake.
Oh,
But where
Isabella
they're
had that
right
receiving.
now,
Oh, jeez.
how do they manage to keep these guys going
Oh
in the
yeah, I
right
remember you
direction?
posting that.
And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as
Oh,
well.
I almost had
Goes a gain
that.
of 7 as
Got
he
tripped
gets
from
it to the
behind.
30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
The legend of my coach MLB character. Oh, it was actually my when I created it for you in my franchise, which didn't really get off the ground. So
They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times.
let's
in
go.
And he will
Let's
find
go,
the
DJ.
open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
The NLCS
So
was
into
my
Pats
ceiling.
territory now. Here's first and 10.
You think I could have made it to the NLCS and that's all? Actually, I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played MLB Show in a long time. Oh my gosh, my blocking is just gone.
The average of it is this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
How are you both doing tonight? I'm actually liking streaming on YouTube. I feel like there's less pressure for me because I know I'm not going to be like growing or making money or anything like that.
Back to throw, Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go
Get a good chunk of yards, make third down more manageable.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now Darnold.
Oh crap! That guy dropped back into his zone. There goes my no interceptions thing. Frick. I thought he was staying up on my other guy that was running the crossing route. Drop back. One of my biggest issues is like keying in on a receiver before I even like make the throw, and then I just throw it regardless of what's going to happen.
We've got to protect the football. They probably cross that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
He's running these wheel routes.
And all the way inside the 15 before
all right, no more cover 2.
A very solid gain of 27. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first.
Oh, you guys had like a little, like a tournament thing, Coach, to start your season? Is that what he means by Jamboree? Like an opening season tournament? Or like an event where a bunch of teams come together and you just play a bunch? Oh, he's running a Wildcat right now. Good stop. Good stop.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I will say, with the positives that are coming from streaming here on YouTube, there are some negatives. The biggest negative is I can't do clips. That's probably my biggest negative because I want to save clips and save them for the league. Dang it. Glorified practice equals Jamboree. Gotcha. 2 teams play each other 3. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So just nice scrimmages essentially, but with not against yourself.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
By the way, can I?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hey, crazy Coach! You're my first mod in my YouTube chat. I have no idea how mod works in YouTube, so don't ask me. I just figured I'd go ahead and give you the role because you were my mod, one of my mods over on the Twitch side.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off.
Hey, there it is, the blue wrench.
No good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Did that block more? Oh, the stiff arm, first down. I'll take it. Oh boy, inflated ego incoming. He was already a mod. It's not like on my channel. It's not like it's gonna inflate it any more than it already has. Or is it like, oh, I'm a mod on YouTube and on Twitch? I'm about to time out Noble. You got to figure out how that works first. Dang it, I'm not getting any room to run anymore. Started out well.
You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Oh, no, he timed him out. And he deleted all his messages. What have I done? What have I done?
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this
figured it out. Yeah, I noticed.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But
really,
in this case,
dude?
about the free safety
Oh my God.
coming up and making the big time play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here.
Okay, on my end, I don't think he's in timeout. You timed him out for 300 seconds.
Darnold down to throw. This is Smith.
My new free agent acquisition, Traquan Smith, making an impact early.
At the Patriots 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So now he just has to wait 300
Into
seconds.
Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Off of play action, Darnold.
Oh, crap.
And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous
Crazy coach
snap.
already
Came
flexing
right
his
back and
mod
threw one
muscles
deep,
and
hoping to catch
times
him on the
out
heels.
Noble for 300 seconds. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. YouTube doesn't have the best
Play action, it's Darnold.
abilities.
There's
Tremble.
the tight end. And they'll have it
Yeah, the modding stuff on Twitch needs work.
a gain there of 21 yards.
The user experience, the viewer experience as a whole needs work.
Against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
Not getting much.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple.
Yeah, you're good. He can yell at you when he comes back though.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2nd and 8 coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Oh no, I was hit as I threw. That wouldn't have been my fault. Was hit as I threw that.
Another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Got his man complete.
Yeah. I thought that was another interception. Doesn't like for the mods to have fun. Mods, they wanna have fun.
Very important 3rd down conversion right there.
Sorry, I've got troll songs stuck in my head because my daughter is obsessed with that movie and she watches it all the time.
Part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Now it's Darnold.
He tried to jump on DJ Moore, but I got Anderson behind him. I actually didn't key in on one receiver. I was just watching the right side to see which guy would be open.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
I'm playing pretty well, minus my 1 interception, and my defense is just god
Time here in the
awful.
2nd quarter.
My defense, I don't know.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, what's up, D-Mac? I'm playing pretty well. I mean, I've already thrown an interception, but the other 2 drives have been touchdown drives. I just can't seem to stop him on defense.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of
Yes, let's go, J.C. Horn, the rookie with the interception. And this will be a pick 6. Let's go. J.C. Horn, his first NFL start after the trade of Dante Jackson to Jacksonville. J.C. Horn getting the start at nickel corner, picks off the pass and runs it back for a pick 6. Now, he's played this year. He's mostly been on punt coverage, but he's now in the starting lineup. Are you trying to blow my draft spot? Every other team has at least 2 wins, I thought. Look, I'm a competitive person. I ain't trying to tank. I'm still going to try to win every game.
Throwing after the interception.
Crap.
He's got it to
Frickin'
James White. He takes
juke
us
move
beyond
thing.
the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
See, I knew that was where the pass was going to go, and I couldn't get anyone into that spot.
30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard
Problem
line.
is I literally
Give him
can't
9
figure
there
out
for the
what to
first
do
and
on
completion.
defense.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
Oh my gosh, what a move.
And he will
Good
be
lord.
brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Doubly unbearable.
Quarterback, rookie running back. They team
I mean,
up
at this
there
rate,
to
aren't
pick
you
up
in
the
danger of him
first.
taking away your mod on his channel? Or wait, are you a mod on his channel? I could be remembering that wrong.
And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
That was a good spin
They'll
move.
contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
No mods equals no viewers. I mean, I had plenty of viewers at my first stream this afternoon. I didn't have any mods then. By the way, Crazy Coach, I am now 3-0 in the uNBA. I overtook the Trailblazers 118 to 111, I think.
They'll run with Stevenson.
Get out of the end
And
zone.
they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Woo.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Jones keeps it himself, and he'll
I
get
tried to
it.
pinch my
He's
line, but I guess that
for a
formation doesn't let me do it.
touchdown. The
Needs you.
sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, it's Alex Erickson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So both of us have had an interception that's led to a touchdown, so we're even there.
Air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if
Run,
they were
DJ.
confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, what's up, Lave? How you doing, man? Welcome into my first day of YouTube
On the
streaming.
ground, McCaffrey.
Ah,
And not
hold the
much,
blocks,
maybe a
why don't
yard
ya?
up to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun on third down. Here's Darnold.
This time user picks are freaking OP.
Picked off at the 39. And the return will stop right around the 25. He has just been
I just can't
for opposing
stop
offenses
myself.
to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Steven Sims Jr. with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Frick
And
the booth review. It was a
Patriots on
touchdown.
one
Just move
play have
on.
taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays.
Y'all missed my last stream. I
by
threw
upstairs,
stuff
and
at the end of my
I think they're
game.
gonna at least take a look at this.
This keeps up, I'm going to start throwing stuff again. Hey, what's up, sports franchiser? Welcome in, welcome in.
So they call
You're about to
it a
watch me go
touchdown.
0-9 because I
This
can't
was a
stop throwing
touchdown after
interceptions
the
to save my
video
life.
review, so they had it right. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, the kicker made the tackle. Dang.
And a good
Oh, hey, Danny.
able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Oh, man.
The Panthers
That's one thing I
out
have to
there
get used to. I was saying this
ready to
earlier. Is like the
drive.
people have different
And
names on
following the
YouTube than they do
interception,
on
just any
Twitch.
interception, Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I don't know how, Shane. If you have any ideas, I can't get around my own lineman. If you could tell me how to stop throwing it, him throwing it, I'm all ears because I can't figure out how to. I can't stop any passing attack.
Second and 9, just a yard
Last week I
on
lost
that
45. What was it? 44 to 42.
Here's Darnold.
That was a horrible throw.
Knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
That was just a Sam Darnold
Early on,
horrible
the running game's
pass.
been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping
I don't
up,
have
trying to help
commands
against
really
the
set
running
up.
game. They try
The
to
only
get
one I
it
have
over
set
the
up is
top,
exclamation point
unsuccessful.
UGL. If you all want, most of y'all are already in that Discord anyway.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards that time out of the
I also hate now that the momentum meter has gotten us to where I don't see all of my
Joseph Charlton and the punt team on now for the
receivers.
Panthers. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Almost had
And
that
this is going
inside
to hit
the.
the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
All right,
for a
how do
touchback.
I stop this? Oh, this is dying. Whoops.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Yeah, I'm playing the number 1 seed. If you would hit that check down, it would have been easy first. Ah, well.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be.
I
if
mean,
we
I'm
did.
not
We also
0-8
know
for
it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to
the
play
fact.
the type of ball
If I was a good
that
player, I
put
wouldn't
them
be
in the
0-8.
spot
If
where
I
they
noticed
won
stuff
their
like that, I
conference.
wouldn't be
Now
0-8.
second and
So.
7 from the 23.
All right, take care, Crazy. Thank you so much for popping in.
Back to throw. Jones.
I almost got a sack on that
Looking
one,
left
forced him to throw it
sideline, but
away.
It's incomplete. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against
Throw a
an offense
weird
that's playing at
defense
an
at
elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine.
Hey, we hit him as he threw it. We forced it incomplete. We're going to get the ball back. Yay! Number 1 seed versus number 1 draft pick. You're both number 1 at something. Yeah, I'm number 1 at sucking.
Back deep, Alex Erickson. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Get up a little bit.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Afraid to do anything that involves a screen because those are so easy to read in user v user games that those like go for interceptions a lot.
As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the
fake
business,
line.
the coach.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On first down, Darnold. That caught by Tremble. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, was that a false start?
Flag down, and I believe
Oh, come on. Mike dangerously celebrates number 1 draft picks. I'm not celebrating a number 1 draft pick. It means I suck.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Catch it. There we go, Tremble.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
A first down throw, Darnold.
My own receiver got in the way of my guy. That was not my fault.
And the Pats are going to have the football at their
You need to be quiet. My wife's just...
3 first-half interceptions.
That one
now,
was
and
not
Charles,
my
you'd
fault.
have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
How is that guy left so open?
Left side completes Isabella. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
I can't do anything on defense.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now flags come in. Look like one of the...
If anyone has advice, please tell me, because I can't frickin' stop anything. And it's getting really annoying.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Now Jones. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 30 on second down, Jones checking this down to Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw again. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Here's Stevenson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's in.
If only that stayed in the air for one more second.
Converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like.
Oh, come on.
But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going.
Why can't I ever catch the ball?
And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jones.
All right, well, I'm putting up better defense now.
He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Jones now on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
I think I figured out a defense here. He's only rushed it 7 times.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This Carolina
it was unlucky.
Line, ready to go. And with 3
It's okay, though. I think I figured out a
already,
defense here.
Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
Run, Traquan!
Settle things down, not just
Yeah, I think I figured out I figured out a defensive strategy that it's working so far, and hopefully it keeps up until he's probably going to adjust, knowing how this guy's good. He's probably going to adjust to what I'm doing.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a throw.
Okay, that didn't work as well as it usually does. Oh crap! Another lineman injured. I've already lost my center, Paradis.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
I didn't go very far either.
A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Darnold.
Let's go, Tremble.
Down right to the tight end, Tremble.
Let's go.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Darnold now to throw.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone open there.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
See if we can punch this in here.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Draw play. Darnold giving to McCaffrey.
Oh.
Ball is way down to about the 1-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm taking a big risk here.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They run with McCaffrey.
There it is. Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score
Hopefully I can keep up this
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
defense that I've been putting together. I think I finally figured something out. Let's hope it sticks.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez
Well,
to kick it away.
I've thrown 3 interceptions, but I appreciate it.
And this will be a touchdown.
I just sometimes just get locked in on one receiver and force the throw regardless of whether or not I should. That's been my big issue. Okay, he's switching to a 2 tight end set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Oh, he's running a pitch option.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds.
Interesting.
Across the 30-yard
The speed
line.
option.
It's a
Don't see
6-yard
that run
pickup,
very
and it
much.
gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to White. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I'm used to watching coach play. You at least move the ball. Does he just try for deep shots? Is that what he does?
Catch point there of this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Flush to his right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith.
I'm containing him better, but he's still finding some holes.
The 45. 7 yards the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This one caught by Isabella.
He's still finding holes.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, there we go.
Good coverage there. Force the ball.
Just make him trade 3 for your 7. Yeah,
Did a
right.
fine job there.
I've already made my trade though. I traded Dante Jackson to the Jacksonville Jaguars for a 2nd round and a 3rd round pick, which is good because the Panthers don't have their 2nd round pick. They gave that to the Jets for Darnold.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's making a lot of adjustments at the line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Thank you for dropping it. I didn't step in front of it.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant. Timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A wide open guy, and he missed him. Thank
And
goodness.
a throw there gonna be incomplete.
Make him kick field goals while you score touchdowns. Oh, I thought.
Right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly
I
has.
saw the
It's
word
not exactly
trade,
the point where we're doing
and I'm
full
thinking
big
trading
offense yet.
picks. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna give me a 3rd round for my 7th round. Okay.
But understanding clock management here on out.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
All right.
The Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
We held him to a punt.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching.
Let's go,
their head.
Tremble.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not
Intellectuals.
at a premium.
See, I took the term literally, like literally trade.
Here's McCaffrey.
Oh, let's go, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And all
That's
the
what
way
I'm talking
to the
about.
37-yard line. 93 yards rushing
Let's see if he falls for
runs to boot.
a
That's a nice
screen.
run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry
He was
about
there
the
on it, so I
outside.
don't know if it would have gone
Allows you
very
to be a
far.
little bit more confident as you traverse down
We
the
take broken ankles. That's right.
You get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better,
If you're gonna crowd the line, I'm gonna throw the quick slant on you. Let's see, what is it, 3rd and inches?
Space is not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
Get the first
And he'll be
down.
knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Oh, I got tripped up by my own lineman.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
they go
That was
quickly here
horrible
out to
blocking
Moore.
by Traquan.
He'll be taken down at the
He
48,
ran by all the
pick
players
up
that he
a
should have
few
been blocking.
yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
There we go.
Finds Moore. And he's
First
gonna
down by
have the
DJ.
Panthers' First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
I spun out
Good
2
gain
people
of
at
9
once.
on 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 2nd and 1, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
All right, end of the last
We'll
quarter.
return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, I...
Oh,
No!
Football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to take over right there at the
I pressed the handoff button too late.
A little careless with the football.
I pressed the handoff button too late. Oh my gosh, I hope that doesn't cost me.
And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That is incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
I didn't hit him hard enough in time.
That's White. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play
I need to hold him
away
to a
from
field
getting
goal
that
here or
football
force a
back. You're
turnover.
Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Burns.
Back at the 23-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And
There we go.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he's going to throw it.
He turned it over on downs.
It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Panthers
He took a risk there, and I almost fell for it.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Able to slither by. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A handoff. McCaffrey running right.
How guys keep getting in my way?
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Give credit to the for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. A good pickup there, 20 yards. Play action. It's Darnold. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, thank goodness I went to the sideline because he fumbled it there. 3rd and 17, and I pull it off.
They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout.
I shook the first guy, but not the second one.
The 5 and the 6. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Darnold. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that.
Oh,
Is he
my
really? By
gosh.
the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game.
I'm gonna need to watch that later.
Well, he was a spectator
I know.
for much of
I debated challenging, but I don't want to lose a timeout in this at this
He's
point.
able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know,
cannot believe that
they want to
happened.
contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
I cannot believe that happened.
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Loss of the Rams on a play like that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I can't do anything about it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Open man here, Sims complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing.
All right,
with
so
their
we're at the
quickness,
2-minute
their
warning.
speed, and their route running savvy.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Ooh, Thompson was right there too.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Gonna call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Able to find Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jones. Crap. To Isabella. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And
you get holding? Is that holding?
That may be coming
yeah,
back
up.
What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now the Patriots going to use
He's trying to run down the clock.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's Jones. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
What's he going to do here?
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it will be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. Jones.
Crap.
He's got Smith here. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get.
Oh, that's probably going to be the game.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Stevenson. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, as I said, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick is good. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England.
Well, the problem
and
is, Shane,
with a
it's the
victory, but that's
same
what happened
problem
here.
every
It almost
time.
doesn't feel
I turned the
real,
ball
does
over 4 times.
We've seen it so few
They turned it
times.
over
That actually
once.
happened, right? We saw it. They
It's
came
the
out of
same
there with a
issue
win.
every single game. I
And on
can't
the other side,
avoid the
in that
turnovers.
locker room, you know what they're
No matter
saying?
how hard I
We
try.
didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they
So.
don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how
Whatever.
to handle it.
And you see some stunned
This
faces
is now the third
heading for
game
the
I've lost by
exits here
3
in New
points or
England.
less, by the way.
So for the Patriots, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
McCaffrey didn't have an interception all game. It's literally the turnovers every time. Every time. Every time. That's the only reason I'm losing games. Oh man, JC Horn up in speed. That's gonna help. I'm sure I'll get a win eventually, but it just has to be a game where I don't turn the ball over. Literally, that's my issue. I turn the ball over way too much. And that fumble on the stupid messed up read option, quarterbacks fumble the ball way too much. I know it's to keep people from running with the quarterback too much, but Sam Darnold isn't going to run anyway. So, another week, another loss. Whatever. I am. Hey, Infinity Bros. Thank you so much for the follow. Why did that alert not come up? Oh, I didn't add the alerts. Oops. I didn't add it to this scene. Here, let me add it to this scene. There, then let's replay it. Thank you, Infinity Bros, for the sub. Too bad you don't play Coach. I definitely beat him. I've already played. My best chance to win is when I play the Falcons again. I feel like I can beat the Falcons. Honestly, the way I played this guy who's 8-1, and the way I played Meadnet, who's the Eagles, who's only lost once, I think. I lost to both of them by 3 points each. So I know I can beat anybody. I just got to stop turning the ball over. That's my issue. I just got to stop turning the ball over. I lead the league in turnovers. That's plain and simple. If I don't turn the ball over, I'm going to win games. And I need to there are times where I force the pass and I get picked off, and I need to stop doing that. Interesting thing, though, is what am I going to do with my first pick? Because I have 2 possible quarterbacks that could go in the top 5. Sam Howell and Spencer Rattler. The mock drafts have me taking this tackle out of Alabama. Thibodeau is a great defensive end, but I don't really need a defensive end. Garrett Wilson is a nice wide receiver. I don't need that. I definitely don't need a cornerback. I don't know. You know what? Howell might end up being my pick. How's Spencer Rattler? So neither of them are rushing quarterbacks or scrambling quarterbacks, which is fine by me. I don't really run a scrambling quarterback offense. But my first pick is either going to be a quarterback or an offensive lineman. It's just plain and simple. Those are the two weakest areas of my team are my offensive line and my quarterback. It's just plain and simple. I mean, look at that team needs on the left hand. Oh, you can't really see. Here, I'll switch back. Look at my team needs on the left hand side here. My quarterback is a C. My running back A+ with McCaffrey. My wide receiver is a C, but I've got Anderson and DJ Moore, so that's not a big deal. Tight ends could be improvement, but they're not that. Well, I guess I run a lot of 2 tight end sets. Maybe I need more tight ends, but my offensive line are all C's or D's. My right tackle is a B+ because of Moton. And then my defense is pretty solid across the board. I know it says, I don't know why it says D for my strong safety. I don't know why. I've got Boye there who's like an 83. But middle linebacker could use. Who do we got at middle linebacker? I don't think it would be anyone worth taking with a top pick. There are a few of these guys. Oh man, I might want this guy. He's probably not going to last, though. Anyway. Regardless. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I fall. But, I mean... Yeah, how many teams have just one win? '49ers. Okay. Everyone else has at least 2. So me and the '49ers are duking it out for last. I feel like I'm playing a lot better. I just can't stop the turnovers. That's going to be the story of my season. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. I will probably be live tomorrow with another. I have to finish another basketball game by tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But until next time, guys, stay blessed and take care.